boy, are we here, and we're excited to have you all here. By a round of applause, is anyone watching tonight not a performer, just someone who loves watching improv? It's funny, I see some people that are like taking classes from me that like clapped. I'm like, yeah, that's true. You will always be a watcher. Come on in. Folks, I am so excited for this show. This show has many meanings to me. Not only is it the 4th annual Edinburgh International Improv Festival, but the first team that we have 2 teams. What? 2 teams? Yes? Yeah. That first team is called Your Dad. Team. We also got a team called the Mud Pies, coming from Los Angeles, California. Folks, one thing I do want to say for anyone that wasn't here in the last show, well, the performers on stage will have their masks off. It is still government policy and also the theater policy to keep those masks on, except for when you're having a drink or something like that. So please just be kind. The main other reason why we're asking is we do have a bunch of Americans here. If they get COVID, they're stuck here for an extra 10 days, okay? So, let's just be thoughtful of everyone around us. But the other reason why this show means a lot to me is this team is performing a format called the Glen. Some fucking idiot created it. And they're going to be performing it in their festival debut, folks. So my two rules. First rule is, we are the most supportive audience that improv has ever seen. Is that right? And my second rule is, after they get a suggestion from you, y'all are gonna shut the fuck up, okay? Yeah, that's right. No heckling in our show, okay? Because why? You're not funny, okay? So if instead you want to heckle, open your mouth and laugh instead. Yeah, great. Perfect. So with that in mind, are you guys ready for a great show? Give it up for your team!
Teams who are still getting used to each other having legs. Can we get a suggestion from you guys of anything at all? Imitation. Thank you very much.
Thanks for that, Steve. That's definitely the seats there. Steve and myself, we've been working in this art store for a long time. We like to bring art to life and to help people to access their dreams, and that's through their art supplies.
Yeah. Art's so important. Billy Ray here. I like him. It's just he's got this thing where he drives a lot, and sometimes he continues to drive. Like he acts like he's in a car all the time. Not all the time, but a lot of the time.
I like to think that I have drive, not that I'm actually technically driving around the place. Sometimes it does feel that way because I'm quite motivated, but yeah, Steve tends to think that like his importance is maybe, and I apologise for this, but slightly more important than he actually is. Like, his opinions really should be listened to by everyone, and they should just be taken. Yeah. That's my head. That's my cheek. That's my head and cheek. It was nice. Yeah, I felt it was quite reasonable.
Yeah. So the art store, we've been working there for the last 14 years. We've got a great team. It's just recently has been. I don't feel like I should say this.
Listen, you can say it's fine. It's documentary. It's just gonna go out to the world. It's okay.
He's been acting like he actually is a car.
Listen, there's a good chance it could be a car. I don't know.
We come in at the weekends and we mostly do oil pastel work. So there's sometimes a class at the weekends and we teach the oil pastel. It's nice.
Yeah, it's nice.
It's a weekend thing, so people come and we help them express themselves. So, Susan, she's got a degree in art. She's really good at it. She's so humble though. Like I mess up all the time and she's just she's always so supportive.
I mean, who hasn't got a degree these days? Like, it's not a big deal to have a degree. I mean, I did go to like the finest art school in the world, but I don't want to talk about that because that is a wanker and I'm really not. Like Jolene here, she's all about like that Instagram life. Like she thinks she's like an influencer. She's got like 3 followers and one of them's her mum.
I post every weekend when we do things to help promote it for the store. I don't post the bad ones though, I usually post my one's Susan. She's very good.
Yeah, so we've been working here a while, you know, do the stock take, work the tills, like whatever really needs done. Bruce here though, really, kind of, don't really know how to say it, but like, he kind of thinks he's in an action movie all the time. It's not, the shop is not as exciting as Bruce makes it.
I may think that. I don't know, it just drives some more excitement in my life. Working in an art store isn't kind of thrills. So if you can maybe get, I mean, we do have a lot of people coming in for supplies which could be used as explosives. Rebecca, yeah, we've been working together and she is probably the kindest, most generous person I've met to her own detriment. I mean, you do not care about yourself whatsoever.
That's so lovely. Do you want some of my money?
Yeah.
You need to get lunch because you should really look after yourself. And I'm worried that, you know, if you don't eat properly, then bad things can happen. So actually, no, take the note. Go buy something better.
Thanks. So obviously this money is going to go to me going to the gym, working out, doing assault courses at weekend, get ready, combat fit.
I'm just glad it's not going to another copy of John Wick because I've watched that film 75 times.
So we're in the shop and this is the entranceway. There's a bell, so you know when people have arrived. It's nice, it's over the door. It's here.
Yeah, the bell's really handy, you know, it gives me a chance to know that someone needs my help. Someone, anyone, whoever it can be. Do they need me? How do they need me? Do they need my blood? I don't know. But I'm ready. Over here is our cash desk. Yeah, like, don't look behind it, it's really messy. But yeah, the cash desk has our till on it, our computer system for checking the stock, and it's usually got a little pile of leaflets about the latest art classes.
You can see the till here, it's a pretty strong machine. I don't know if it's got like some kind of engine in it. I don't know how possibly that thing comes out without it being motorised in one way or another. If we look a wee bit further back here, we've got your art supplies. So we've got like your paints, we've got your paint brushes, we've got easels, and just everything that you could possibly want to create your beautiful pieces of artwork.
Next to the art supplies, which I source, like nobody else sources them, like just me. And like below the art supplies, there's a large rug right in the centre, and on the rug is embroidered all the faces of the staff. Strangely enough,
I don't want to brag, but my face is the biggest face. Up here, this is the centerpiece of the gallery, which I obviously painted.
And by looking at it, you can tell it's a masterpiece. And there's going to be a heist. In the room, we have a blank canvas which is reset every day, and we do have spare paints, and so people can come up and just paint. Whenever they come in the shop, they get inspired.
And it's really good because the light's right here. So if you wanted to stand in front of it, it goes all the way to the floor up to here and around here. So you can make any kind of background you want.
It's gone.
It's gone!
Oh my god, it's
It's
gone.
gone!
It's gone.
It's gone.
There's been a heist.
I knew that was going to happen.
That's a massive piece of work. Like, how could they have got it away? What kind of vehicle could you fit that
I know what kind of vehicle you could fit that in. The broad shoulders of a Steve, but I didn't do it.
Okay, Steve.
Please stop.
They might still be here. I need weapons.
Yeah, paintbrushes. Please put them
They're
back.
pointing at the other side.
How are we gonna get people in to the classes if we don't have this like portfolio of work? This was all that was selling this place. We have all of our art supplies in one corner of our art store. That's all we have. It was all about this and it's gone now.
It's restocked regularly, though, to be fair. I have to restock it regularly. Yeah.
I'm just going to say, I did mention the only security that we have here is a single belt. And Bruce.
I said it should have been a horn, but nobody listened.
I'm gonna dust the rug. You just stepped over everyone's faces. we can't have that. Tidy up, Julie. There we go.
You notice her face is the most worn? Because that's where people walk in.
I don't need my face on the carpet, honestly. As long as you guys are.
Literally, that's where like people come in and literally wipe their feet.
I am so happy to be of service to your shoes.
Well, I mean, who was last to lock up last night?
Me. It was me.
It's
Okay.
not that surprising, really, since you've been looking forward to heist for a while. Like, for the past year and a half, I've been talking about heists constantly. Different types of heist movies.
I'll be honest. I left the door unlocked. I was staying here, ready at 11. Then I fell asleep. And well, what? Yeah, so we must have came in, walked right past me, stole it, walked right back out.
I think it's a huge compliment to my talent.
You are
Do you
really
know,
good.
So I'm alright with it.
Look, I know this is bad, but are we still gonna show off the art that we all made? Like, I was really excited to see like everything that you guys have said,
Yeah.
and like, are we still like? I don't want this to get in the way of us like.
All right.
You guys express
Is everyone going to bring in their art?
Yeah.
Yeah, me
yeah.
too.
We gotta. Honestly though, like, you don't even need to see this, it's just an honour to be here. No, do you know what? Let me hold yours. That looks really heavy for you. I'll hold yours.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's just a kind of Warhol style series of, you know, the Marilyn Monroe kind of Dietrich face, but it's my face. Actually, like, there's more. I've got more. They're just.
Is there text below it says you're doing it wrong?
Then your torso.
Yeah, that's my torso.
Stop,
Yeah.
don't keep going.
There are 2 more canvases on the ground.
That's okay.
We love you.
Honestly.
Oh no, that's gonna get me censored. I'm already been shadow banned once. I can't.
So you're the artist. What do you think?
Seen better.
Sick burn. You're so good at that.
Thank
Bruce Willis.
What inspired you to paint Bruce Willis?
Why are you asking this?
Why? Have you not seen Die Hard?
Actually, no.
What?
Whoa,
You've not seen Die Hard?
Calm down.
Okay. I don't think he meant it. I'm sure
He's just joking.
I'm sure he's seen the greatest Christmas film of all time, okay? Sure, tell him it's the greatest Christmas film of all time.
Yeah, put away that paintbrush.
I didn't paint anything. It's like more of a kind of I just put a lot of boxes together and I'll show you.
It's good.
Can you not park on me?
Sorry, that's where the spot is.
That's amazing. Is it electric as well? Like
Yeah, it's
there's a CD player in there.
Yeah, and it's solar powered as well, so you don't even need to like tap into electricity. But it's like renewable energy. Yeah.
You're a genius.
Yeah, yeah. See, you've been giving me shit for thinking like I'm really into cars and could possibly, God knows, like when we start to fuse.
Well, building a car,
Yeah.
it does prove you're into cars.
Yes. Yeah. But I'm not a car yet. Yeah, well, the technology hasn't caught up with us yet, has it?
Just solve the bloody power problem. It solves itself.
You're welcome. That's fine. It's there for you
Is
to
it
see.
art?
What is art?
What is art?
Allow me to show you my one. I painted what you painted. I just copied it.
Yeah, that is not art.
Like it's my painting, but just not as good.
We don't have yours anymore, so we could put this one up instead, and then it'll be like yours didn't get stolen. This will be here, and then everyone will still come. How dare you?
It looks the same.
okay.
It's
I did it because I love your work.
Yeah, it sounds like a motive.
What's that?
I'm
sorry.
Just I'll leave it.
Okay.
Oh, it's pretty shiny. Thank you.
I didn't even notice you doing that there. You were just so selfless. I didn't even notice the act.
That's the greatest compliment I've ever had. It's like there's something not to notice the
It's like I could barely notice you a lot of the time. That is wonderful. Truly wonderful.
I could just put it up. If people are going to be here for the class soon, wouldn't want them to see an empty wall.
Billy Ray, you're the tallest. I mean, let's take a vote. Will we put it up?
Can I just
Did
point
I
out
get to
that
vote
Why
because
is
I'm
it
the
tall?
tallest? I get like 2 votes.
Yeah, like if we were a set of cars, you would be a truck.
Okay. I don't care for trucks.
another car, truck. That's 2 cars.
That's not how it
It's
works,
all
but it's okay.
equal same.
Listen, I don't feel as though this is getting us any closer to figuring out who actually took it in the first place.
that was the initial part.
That was the
sorry.
initial process that I think we
Yeah,
have.
got sidetracked.
But we've got people coming soon, so should we just put?
We'll just put it up.
Yeah, let's
Okay.
just put it up.
Okay, I'm the
Really?
tallest, so
I mean, I did my best. I was,
Yeesh. Oh.
yeah, it expands.
Oh my god. Oh.
is that it? Is that it
A
done?
little bit more. So I recreated all the things that you've done.
Only like a drunk child holding a wet towel.
Okay. I didn't go to art schools, so what? I've been working on that every weekend.
No, it's punctual.
It's surprisingly similar around the edges. Around the edges, it's spot on as how it used to be. But in the middle, it's messy and it's
Almost like someone took the original and
repainted
Whoa,
over it.
guys.
Oh!
This is.
You monster!
I.
You monster!
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 Guys, I'm gonna go and get the police if I know who
Not again, it's fine if it gets a little bit dirty.
Look, I did it because I really like your work.
Should I do it?
My fingers work like a fucking paint by numbers.
You put it on every weekend. I've been working on that every night. I said I just came in at the weekends, but I worked on it every night. I think you're really good. I just wanted to make some.
That's too far.
I'm sorry.
Your opinion isn't more important than everyone else's, okay? Let's let Karen make up her mind. If I'm a bitch or not. She can decide.
Could you speak in a German accent?
I also
the hands
haven't
were
seen Die Hard.
What?
I feel like
Why has no one seen Die Hard?
I feel like-
Die Hard is the greatest movie of all time. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker!
I'm not. I don't want to cast myself as the villain here.
Okay, I'll be
so
your
I'm
Hans
not gonna
Gruber.
do that.
I'll do it. I am German, yes. I am villain.
Since I know
Is
you're
that
not the
working?
bad guy.
No.
No.
Is Alan Rickman better than me though?
Yes.
Oh.
Excuse me, I've had a report. Sorry, it's PC Henry. I've had a report from a man in a fantastic automobile. There's been an odd theft. He called it a heist. You seem to be getting pointed at, so I'm going to go ahead.
I can't. Okay, so it's a bit of a misunderstanding. It's just an internal thing. No
Internal.
big deal.
Okay, theft
We
is internal.
We're just a repurposing. What is art?
It is art. That's not really
So
my
we
line of
paint
work.
over something. Is that your work? Is it someone else's work? Is it a team effort?
I would say, let me check my book here. What is art? No, well, we've got a few general crimes here.
Excuse me, detective.
Yes.
You're a police officer. You must have seen Die Hard.
Yes, I've seen that. It's
Finally, somebody
It's not. It's not.
Okay.
Officer, could you do a German accent?
Again, let me check. No. Okay. Does anyone want to press charges? I guess that's the question. Does anyone want to press any charges?
Before we decide, could you stand on a chair and pretend you're falling from Nakatomi Plaza? just if, I think it'll really help.
That would make.
Yeah. Yeah,
Let me stop.
like-
Listen, I'm a local Bobby. I'd be happy to help. The only question I would have
I'm
is,
reenacting.
how does this help?
It will help me a lot.
Okay. Would you like a shot of my gun, son?
I was just going to use a pretend one.
So I go in the top of the tower. Yes.
Have you not seen Die Hard? This makes no sense.
Okay, so I'm at the top of the tower. I'm just trying to recall what happened in Die Hard.
He fell off.
This tower is. I fall off.
Ready? Wait! Don't ruin my moment.
You've got a gun, son. Calm down. Now I fall.
I am such a bad shot.
Okay. I don't feel like I'm any closer to figuring out if somebody's charged right now.
No, but you did fantastic.
Does anyone want to press any charges?
Can I keep this?
No, sorry. Jesus Christ. I'm sorry. No.
Look, maybe we shouldn't press charges, because, like we say, what is art?
Then she goes on a run and we can hunt her down.
No, okay, no, we have an art class coming in. We can't go on a manhunt when there's an art class coming in. We've discussed this. We discuss this every Saturday, please.
Are you okay, young lady?
I was gonna hide behind the cash desk,
I see.
just so that no one would.
It's
take
not a big
bit
room.
Of the heat off.
Okay, that's fine.
It's just I felt there was a lot of focus.
You look a lot more suspicious now.
Yeah.
Her phone is going off. Can you hear that? Are you getting hits on your Instagram account?
What can I say? Attention is good.
Has anybody
attention
checked
is negative or
Instagram?
positive.
Holy shit.
Sorry, has anybody checked our Instagram stories to see what's he's posted in the last 24
I
hours?
should have. I'm like one of our 3 followers. I love your feeds, by the way.
Listen, this feels like a waste of my time. I think that is covered here, so I think I'll just
Thank
go.
you.
That's her coming into the store. That's me asleep. That's her taking a pic. You've streamed this.
Maybe you guys should have followed me before, instead of doing it now out of duress. Maybe that would be a supportive colleague thing to do.
Oh, you've used the which frog are you filter on this one? Oh yeah, you are that frog. That's a really good frog for you.
I did, John.
Oh yeah.
He's that frog.
Yeah, like a little angry frog with a little hat.
I'm an angry frog with a hat.
Yeah, just a little angry frog.
Much like Bruce Willis?
Yeah, Bruce Willis is also this frog.
Okay, that's fine then.
Guys,
Sorry, can I get the door for you, sir? Okay,
That bell break when the police officer left.
I've just had to pay a fine of £100 for misuse of police time. So guys kind of feel like that was a bit of a waste for me getting the police.
Give him his money back.
Oh yeah. Let me just. I can't do it to tell. I'm just gonna get it in my purse.
Okay, that's fine.
And here's a bit extra for the emotional sadness. You feel better? Tell me you feel better. Tell me you're okay.
I feel uncomfortable.
So are we good now, or? I feel like I really made this store pop off. So.
We haven't actually, I mean, for all the Instagram hits, not one customer has came into the store. Just a policeman.
We asked him to come.
Despite the fact that it was a waste of his time, we keep a lovely store.
Real? Oh, that's
Yeah,
nice.
they said it was a nice place.
Okay, guys, I'm going to bunk off early. You guys? Casey?
Fuck off early, yeah?
Yeah, there you go.
I mean, I'm the hardest worker, so.
But we won't miss you, and I'll put it that way. That's how little you do.
Wow, sick burn.
Well, yeah, I guess.
Guess you are going to have to go.
Yeah.